Kenya's Gold. Brought to you by Cooperative Bank of Kenya.
In the Cooperative Bank pre-owned car finance scheme, anyone with an income can walk into a second-hand dealership and drive out with a car that best suits them. With financing options from Coop Bank, it's that simple. Talk to us to find out more.
Kenya's Gold.
Hello, hello, hello. Guess who is finally back in the 254 after spending several days with farmers in Uganda? Now, I know a lot of times when you hear about Uganda and agriculture, the most automatic thing that you're going to think about is matoke. Well, you are right, but I'm here to let you know that they grow a lot more than matoke back there in Uganda, and we will be unpacking our agricultural journey there right here at Kenya's Gold as from next week. Remember, we promised you that there's exactly nowhere under the sun we will not go to make sure that we are bringing you great agricultural stories. Now, with that, allow me to officially welcome you to the program today. Very good evening, viewers, from whichever part of the country that you are watching us from. Na kama kawaida yetu, we do have a great show lined up for you. My name is Violeta Ngina, or the International Mkulima. So for now, we put Matters Uganda on hold until next week, and we dive right into the agenda of the day. Now, for the last several weeks, every single Wednesday, we have been focusing on pig farming in Kenya, all the way from the farm to value addition. Yani hadi wale watu ambao wanauza sausage pale na matroli in the streets. We have brought them right here in studio to learn so much about the potential market in pig farming. Now, today we are putting a wrap into a journey series on pork farming, and what better way to do that than to have a baraza with farmers and experts in the pig agri sector, and they're here with us in studio, and I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves, and I'll start with you, Daktari.
Okay, thank you. Hello, viewers. My name is Dr. Godfrey Wamai, a vet surgeon by profession, working currently with farmers, pig farmers across the country. Great. More than 3,000 pig farmers.
Thank you so much. Next.
Jambo wa Kenya, my name is Emma Patricia, a pig farmer from Kirinyaga County, working with Simba Farm.
Jambo wa Kenya, I'm John Jao from Kiambu County, from Kuduma Piggery Farm.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Godwin Korir, from a farm in Kericho County. And I'm glad to be here.
Right, thank you.
Evening, viewers. My name is Maureen Wanjiru Maina from Kiambu County, and I work with Goldmine Pig Farm.
Good evening, guys. My name is Jason Moreithi Mwatha, working as a director and CEO, Goldmine Pig Farm.
All right. Thank you so very much, Jason, Maureen, Godwin, John, Emma, and Mr. Godfrey for making time to be with us today on the program. Na nataka tu tuanze pale kwa kuelewa demand, and I'll throw that to you, Daktari. A lot of times we're hearing the statement, the demand for pork is rising. It is a very lucrative agri-sector, and I'd like for you to help us put perspective into what kind of growth are we talking about? How much is it growing? And we are comparing this year to what other year?
Okay, thank you for that. I can say that pig, interestingly, pig or the pork is one of the largest consumed meat globally. It is the one leading, and we are saying that it is growing because of the increasing population,
right? Because
of the people changing their lifestyles. We are moving more to towns, so need to produce more. And you have found that pig have very short production cycle. It means then you're able to produce a lot within a very short time. In Kenya, currently the consumption of pork stands at around 0.4 kilos per capita. That is about 400 grams per person per year.
Right.
And this is against the recommended about 0.8 grams per person per year.
Right.
It means there is a very big opportunity, a very huge opportunity for our current local farmers. It means that if we are just able to double that to about 0.8 or to 1%, the pig industry will contribute a lot to our Kenyan economy. And pig farming in Kenya currently, I think it has a very huge potential for growth, but it is less taken seriously. But the trend is increasing and more farmers are coming into it. And we are expecting that the consumption of pork is going to double by year 2030.
Right. Well, I mean, from where we are right now, I know you've spoken about the fact that the demand is growing. People are moving to the urban centers. Their dietary preferences are changing, but you still can't compare the consumption of pork to other meats like beef, you know, fish. I'd like for you to talk to us about what are those hindering factors that we are still dealing with. And so if we are able to conquer, then we will increase the consumption and maybe the production as well.
Okay, thank you. I think one of the major hindrance for pork consumption is the perception that we have as consumers that this animal is raised in a very unhygienic environment. These animals are not healthy. These animals are not taken care of well. But where we are as a country right now, the pig industry, we have taken very big steps forward. And currently the animals that are being raised by my farmers here, you go them, they are housed. They are well taken care of in terms of disease control. The animals are healthy.
Right.
The animals are raised in a very good environment where also the animal welfare also comes in.
Right.
Animals are treated well.
Okay.
And therefore, with the change of perception, then we should be able to increase our consumption from where it stands at 0.4 to about 1 kg per capita per year.
So it's the perception and of course a bit of religion. Kwa sababu kuna wale kama Waislamu, it's haram to eat pork, right? All right, so I want to come to you, Mr. John. Unapenda sana kuitwa piggery. That's how proud you are of the agri sector. And I want you to just talk to us wakati unaanza. You know, there's someone who's listening right now, amesikia hapa kuna potential, wanazaa haraka, natengeneza pesa yangu vizuri, demand ndo hiyo imegrow, na anashindwa that cost of investment while you are starting. How much will that be? Ndo aanze kujipanga. So let's just start from you. While you were starting out, cost of investment, ulianza na nguruwe wangapi? Where are you now? And is it possible for a young person to just get into this and do the same?
Pig farming, first, it requires a lot of patience. So when you are coming to get into it, you really require a lot of patience. Then when starting, it all depends with your target market. First, there are those people who always want to start with piglets, 3 months, 2 months to 3 weeks to around 3 months, piglets. They go with them for another 3 months and a half, then they take them to market. Then there are those who always want to start with the pregnant pigs. For pregnant pigs, it takes 115 days before it gives birth. So that's almost 4 months. So you require 4 months, 4 months, then another 6 months and a half to go to the market. So that's almost 10 months. So it also depends with your patience and also the capital that you are going to invest with.
Right.
Because the moment you get to invest with the piglets, you really need you need feeds. So you need a lot of capital to push them up to the right market weight.
Ulianza na gani?
I started with pregnant sows.
How many did you get at that time?
At that time I started with only 3.
How much did you buy one for?
For me, I didn't buy the first time. I was given by my mom. That's where then I picked them. So after the sows giving birth, since I did not have enough capital to raise them up to market stage, I used to sell the piglets after 3 months.
Okay.
So you can target the sows to give birth, you sell after 3 months. If you have enough capital, you can raise them up to porkers.
Right.
Yes.
So you can choose Either of the two.
Yes.
Kama uko na uwezo sana, unangoja anakuwa mkubwa, unapeleka kwa soko. If not, you can start selling the piglets as well. All right, Maureen, I want to hear from you. Piggery alikuwa na bahati sana, yeye aliingizwa katika hii sekta na mama yake. Bless your mom for doing that. I'd like to hear for you, ukianza, your cost of investment. Wakati ulikuwa unaanza from structure, ulianza na piglets ama ulianza na the pregnant ones, ndo mtu mwenye anasikiza aanze kujipanga kimfuko, you know. Okay. We like to be very practical on this program. So over to you, Maureen.
Thank you so much. Well, my story is not very far away from his. I was also supported by my mom. Oh. But I started with 6 pregnants. I was buying one at 40,000 shillings. Back then, it was around 6-7 years ago. My construction, since I had backup from my parents, my mom, I said, it costed us at around 150 shillings because I had to build, every pig had to stay in its own pen. Unlike they didn't share. So back then I didn't do much research for me to know on what is my target.
Right.
So I didn't know if I should start with the pregnants or I should start with the piglets. I just went straight to the mothers.
Right.
Yes.
So nimefanya hesabu yako haraka 40,000 times 6 hiyo ni 240.
Yes.
Construction 100,000, we are at 340,000.
Yes.
All right, so I want to come to you, Mr. Kiplangat. Yes. Tumesikia infrastructure alianza kujenga, alitumia kama 100,000. So when I'm doing a construction for where my pigs are going to stay, what are those things that mkulima anafaa kuhakikisha ametick in their box to ensure that you're going to be giving these pigs a good conducive environment for them to stay?
Yes, as my colleague here stated, a good piggery, you need to consider so many factors when you're constructing the house for pigs. Because ndio tuseme that notion, that perspective that people say that pigs they are usually living in unhygienic conditions. That comes first from the construction of the house that you construct for the pigs. So for a good house for pigs, we need to put in place a good place for them to stay. The pens, we need to subdivide them into pens, and then we need to have a good kitu ya kukunywa maji nayo.
Right.
That thing, yes. The drainage also should be perfect. Even when it comes to feeding, we need to have those places that they are feeding cleaned every time, on daily basis.
Okay.
Because the hygiene of the pigs is what sells.
Right.
Also, we need to consider where they sleep. That at times we need to ensure that they sleep in a well ventilated and a place that at least when they want to go outside, bask in the sun, you construct in a way that it's almost like that for a cow, but we now subdivide into pens.
All right.
Yes.
Great. So how many can you fit in one pen, or does it depends on the size?
It depends on the size, but now even one pen for 50 by 100, let me talk of what I have at my farm. I subdivided into I have 20-25 pens, and in one of them I can have 10 to 15 pigs.
All right.
Yes.
Good. All right, so I'm going to come to you, Emma, Patricia, tuingia katika masuala ya breeds. Tumesikia infrastructure, tumesikia wengine wanataka kuanza na piglet, mwingine anataka kuanza na pregnant pig. I'd like to know for you, when you started, what breeds did you go for and why did you particularly choose those breeds?
Thank you. When I started with 10 piglets, and I just put them locally from the village. I fed them until around 6 months, was left with 2 and sold the others, was left with 2 mothers that I served, and I sold all the others commercially for pokers.
You sold them when they were how many cages?
Approximately 95 to 110.
How much were they going for?
Around 40,000, 30,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was 4 years ago.
All right.
On the way, I felt the market was not good, and I dropped. I went back to the drawing board, and I realized I need to find out more about the breeds, the feeding, and the market, especially the market.
Right.
And when I went back to the drawing board, I realized there are breeds that are better, consumption-wise, And that's when I decided to change the breeds. And I decided to do breeds that are adaptable, resilient to diseases and all that. I put that into consideration.
Right.
Yes.
So which breed are you keeping now?
And right now I have Duroc.
Right.
And Large White and Landrace.
So when you were buying, let's say, the Duroc, did you buy the piglet?
I bought a boa. Yeah, it's a piglet.
All right.
And then, yeah.
So how much did they sell for you, the piglet? Ndo mtu pia afanye hiyo mahesabu yake akiwa pale nyumbani.
I bought it at 30,000.
30,000.
Yeah.
All right, great. So Jason, you'll be very key for us hapa wakati tunaongelelea breeds. Umesikia akisema ilibidi arudi kwa drawing board, angalie mambo ya breeds vizuri because there are better performing breeds. So if I go for Duroc or I'm going for Landrace, what should inform that decision to a farmer and also tupe characteristics? Kuna wale unasikia these ones wana reach market weight faster than the others. These ones are better mothers, hata kula watoto wake wote, you know, after they give birth. So just help us understand which breeds are the best breeds for someone who wants to start pig farming.
Thank you so much for that opportunity that I need to address this. Just like you have said, you almost said it all, that breeds is one of the key things that you have to consider when you are starting your pig farm or your piggery project. That comes first, followed by the feeds and the formulation. I know we'll come to that, but let me mention something to do with the breeds, because now that the Duroc is already in the is the mention, Duroc is one of the most or one of the best breeds that you can ever have in our country. One of the things that makes it a good one for your production is that they have the best feed conversion ratio. That means they usually grow faster than any other breed.
Right.
And then we have it's relatively resistant to some diseases, and as well the extreme ecological situations or zones.
Right.
There are some places that are very cold. There are some other places that are very warm and very hot. So you'll find that you need to consider which type of breed I want to have in my farm. Now that maybe I come from Kericho, like my friend here, and now that I come from Moranga, like myself. So again, you have to look for those pigs that are good for breeding. For example, there is this breed that we call Large White, and they are known for their good mothering ability. Having said that, we have another breed that is called Landrace, and they are known for their docile. Usually they are white in color, and then they have drooping ears, and then as well they have dished face or snout.
Right.
They are well known for their good demeanor and very docile when it comes to raising their piglets.
Right.
So they are as well known for their high production. We say that they are highly prolific, zinazaa watoto wengi, and they are able to raise them to maturity.
Right. So just when we were there, Jason, wakati ulikuwa unasema for a breed like Duroc, they're able to reach market weight faster. When you say faster, that's how many months compared to how many months for the ones that will take a longer period?
Thank you so much. I think the farmers who are watching us, they can confirm to me that we are used to this norm whereby pigs got to maturity at even 1 year, but that is business-wise, it's very wrong. We usually say that a good breed can reach maturity to an age of 6 to 6.5 months.
Right.
Weighing around 70 to 100 kgs.
Right.
Dead weight.
Right. Okay, so I want to come to you, Daktari. Saa zingine unapata your pig amezaa or the very many piglets, but not many of them survive to maturity. What could be the problems in there, and what can a farmer do to make sure, kama ni 14 piglets, I'm able to, you know, at least get all these 14 to maturity, I make more money, I enjoy being a pig farmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I answer that question, I also want to add something on the breeds and genetics.
Okay.
And the current trend, there's a lot of advances in genetics globally. And right now with very improved genetics, right now we get farmers even doing 5.5 months with an average of 100 kilos live weight. Because as we say, this business for pigs, we want a pig that will mature very fast within a very short time, and then you have a good finish weight. Yeah, so once you achieve that comes with genetics, then you are okay with that.
Right.
Then I go to your question on, we have gotten 10, 15 piglets from one mother, but then the animals that go to market, maybe they are 5.
Right.
This one actually is the main challenge, especially to our farmers. When I go to their farms, Majority of the farms rate them around 50% in terms of productivity. And the reason is to why we have animals that give birth to these piglets, but then along the way the animals die. And the first instance is when they are given birth, or the animal follows or gives birth, then we are not very keen on how the mother is treating the young ones. So you'll find a lot of deaths occurring because of lay-downs. So the mother will lie on the kid. So that is one of the main cause of death.
Okay.
There will be another one, there will be stuffing. So you find the mother is not a good, maybe good mother, does not have good milk production. So instead of maybe trying to assist that mother with another mother, then they starve to death.
Right.
Then also you get issues with the diseases. Some of these piglets are born in very unhygienic environments. They need, it's how we take care of our young ones as humans. It's the same way we should treat the young ones of pigs.
Right.
It means they need to find a very clean environment.
Okay.
They need to be in an environment that is warm, so you have to provide warmth.
Right.
Also, you need to provide like a bedding, like a mattress for these young one, so that the young one is comfortable, because you'll be preventing these young one from getting infections in terms of pneumonia, and in terms of diarrhea, which is also the main cause of death to these young ones. So once the farmer is able to take care of these young ones, especially the first 2 weeks of its life, it means then these animals will proceed up to end. And to mention and to say as we start, profitability of this pig farming, it comes from the number of pigs you are going to sell per that given mother. So one will have one female and will sell 10 pigs at the end of the year. So we let that productivity is very poor.
Yes.
But if you are able to take care of these young ones, it means then if the mother gave us 10 on the minimum, then gives birth like 2.3 times in a year, it means by the end of the year, the farmer is able to sell at a minimum of 25 pigs per one mother.
Right. Yeah. Thank you so much for those insights, wakulima wangu. Is there anyone who's lost piglets wakati walizaliwa? Anyone here? Yes. Oh, you have? You have, great. So when we come back, mtatuambia the lessons you learned from that, so that somebody else who's watching right now na pengine and expect pigs wake wazae hii wiki ajue what to do. Sindio? Si tunafundishana hapa Kenya's Gold. All right, there you go. Thank you so much. So we are taking our first break right now here on the program. When we come back, we are going to continue with our conversation on pig farming. Besides talking about the death of the piglets, we'll also be talking about animal feeds. How do you make sure that your piglets are feeding correctly all the way from birth until they're ready for the market? That and more when we come back from this break.
Kenya's Gold.